Thank you, and now on behalf of Emmanuel Fernandes.
Merci, Madame la Présidente.
Yes, thank you very much, Commissioner. Thank you for the clarity of your words. You firmly defend the universal nature of human rights, and you warn against the erosion of protection for migrants. Now, Alain Berset left our session this week to go to London to discuss an adaptation of the human rights systems in the light of migration challenges, which would mean a huge downgrading of the rights for migrants. Now, legal experts talk about an unprecedented step back, so an adaptation to this xenophobic act. How do you want to actually bring your influence to bear at the Chișinău summit? Thank you.
For me, it's very easy. We don't shape human rights law to adapt to our policy goals. We adapt our policy goals to conform with human rights law. This is the principle. This is the core principle against which I will test every action of every entity, every institution, and every member state. I've already spoken about Chișinău. I don't want to reopen debates and discussion around text that's now largely complete. I don't think that's particularly valuable. But I welcome that what was a sort of a wild debate with statements appearing out of nowhere, letters emerging out of the ether. It's good that that discussion was brought into a structured Council of Europe space. And I have sought to work with or encourage the drafters as language is developed towards a declaration. It's not over yet. We will only have a declaration when something is adopted by the member states in Chișinău. And what I want to make sure happens is that it doesn't feed into, or is not allowed to feed into, a narrative such as the one that you fear. And it could. A narrative somehow that treating migrants with full respect for their human rights will undermine the safety of our borders, the safety of our countries. I find that unacceptable. I find repeatedly that I don't see the evidence base for a lot of the claims about the things migration is doing to our societies. We're a generous people with a vast capacity. And we're not rising to the responsibility of both of those dimensions of who we are. And so I will continue to be very vigilant in this context. But other than opening a very complex debate that's already been ongoing for a number of months, I think that would be it in terms of headline approaches. You can count on my sustained commitment on this issue.
Thank you.